That's right. It is going to be good.
Florida data.
Johnny Million, I believe that diversity is our strength. I truly believe that.
And the children are our future.
Well, no, because they'll be adults. If they stay,
Oh.
yeah, if children stayed children and they were our future, we'd live in some sort of dystopian Clint Howard in Star Trek kind of world, and I think that's a mistake. Basically, Donald Trump is what happens when the children are your future. When somebody's a stunted 13-year-old boy forever,
Yeah, that's true.
I believe adults are our future.
Yeah,
Teach the
those of you out there
children.
laughing at fart jokes are not a stunted 13-year-old.
No. So I believe technologically you gotta open up to the people's platforms that they choose. A lot of people were telling me early on, and because you wanna blow the numbers up so they're impressive to somebody, that you don't spread your followers and your viewers and stuff across multiple platforms. You corral them all. You send them all to infotainmentwars.com and you make them go to YouTube, even if they prefer Facebook or Twitter or Twitch or what have you. You make them all go to one place so you can take that one impressive number from that pile of folks, and you can go to people and turn it into other things. You can find sponsors and stuff like that. I disagree. I believe, and maybe this is the touring comedian in me, I believe in going where the audience is. If I don't have to corral you into a place, why should I? Right? So it costs me money. It does cost me money, but I stream to 4 different sites because some people just like those sites. They just like Twitch. It's a lot of fun. You get to use weird emojis and bits, and it's all gamery and silly. And if you want to, after my show's over, I can either raid somebody else's show, send the entire audience there with a click of a button, or you can go chase down some weird ASMR chick who's nibbling ears for 6 hours a day and throw Bitcoin at her to say your name into an ear-shaped microphone because you're a creep. You're fine. You're fine. You can totally do that.
Because you have okay, you're a creep, yeah.
There's no two ways. I'm not here to
I was
yuck.
gonna try to couch it in something
You
a little
cannot.
bit less.
You
Yeah.
cannot. If you're listening to 6 hours of some woman ear nibbling as she cleavage leans into a webcam, I'm sorry. Just learn to whittle. So anyways, so you got to get a hobby. So it's somebody, Mrs. O'Wiggins in the chat room, or Mrs. O'Wiggins, you get to in here right now. She says ASMR rocks. That's what we're talking about right now. Anyways,
There we go.
point being, that's your thing. That's your thing. I'm good with that, right? I'm not going to try and corral everybody. I even stream on Facebook with all of its challenges because there's a certain members of the audience that's where they hang out. So I will wander into that dark Stephen King forest of a social media platform, that alley behind Craigslist that apparently is filled with senior citizens and European trolls. I'll do it for the people who like to hang out there. So I may have to, at some point, stream on a new social media platform. Now, as soon as one comes out, I jump right in there. I get my own name. I'm not gonna let somebody squat on my name. If it takes off,
Yeah.
I need that channel. Yeah, ground floor. You always. That's why I'm at Hal Sparks on Twitter. I learned that from the real Hal Sparks on MySpace a long time ago. That was annoying, Yeah. So piece by piece, I jump right in there, and so obviously, I hear about this new social media platform that's coming up, which is going to be free speech central, man. You can say anything. You and everybody who believes in free speech will be on this thing. And of course, the kind of people who post ISIS beheading videos and who sell children using video online, they're going to be welcome on this site. Everybody, it's all free speech. No limitations on this new place called Truth Social. Truth Social. And I don't know why they didn't call it Truther. I think it's a mistake. You got Getter, you got Parler. Why not Truther?
Definitely missed opportunity.
Birther would be narrowcasting, obviously, but
Yeah.
same crowd. So Donald Trump has started this thing called Truth Social, if you don't know, and it's in beta right now, which has already been hacked because they used Flash on the main website, and it allowed everybody to
Flash.
Yeah, Flash, right? Like
Homestar Runner.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, like a GIF-based video game, or cartoon you might have watched, a couple years ago. And easily the most broomable, hackable part of the internet. Like everybody couldn't stampede away from Flash fast enough, apparently. But apparently that got hacked. And it's going to be. But the nice thing about it is, it's going to be a site for free speech purists.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? Like no limits at all on your expression. They want everybody to come. Liberals, they want progressives, they want conservatives, they want QAnon, they want Nugent fans, they want everybody to get together and be able to speak freely. Except there's one. I mean, you got to have one exception. Right? There's one exception.
Okay.
You can post ISIS beheading videos, for education purposes. Yeah, that's necessary. You can post videos of a child you have for sale on the dark web. Apparently, that's fine. You know what I mean? For education purposes,
Right.
You cannot, though, disparage the network itself or Trump or any member of his family or the Trump organization. If you say a bad word about them, you can be kicked off the network for, and I quote, any reason or no reason at all. That's fairly broad, but it's true.
Oh.
Now I know what you're thinking, Johnny Million. You're thinking, that doesn't sound like free speech to me.
No, it sounds like North Korean.
It sounds very much like, yeah. It's... almost, you should call it
not defame the dear leader.
Yes, it's more like North Social than Truth Social. But you cannot disparage Trump or his family or the organization or say anything bad about the network itself, even if, and I doubt
what
this.
What else is there to say on that app?
Even if. And I can't imagine this will ever happen, but if in the remote possibility, even if it sucks, even if there's problems with it, now you can go to, Twitter is obviously run by left-wingers who shut down everyone and don't believe in free speech.
Yeah,
even though
part of the cancel culture.
You can type out without censoring yourself, Twitter effing sucks on Twitter anytime you want. And it will never get removed. It will stay. It will stay. That post will remain forever. Facebook, you can go on and go, Mark Zuckerberg I believe he's an android, and this place sucks, and they'll probably take this down, and if they leave it up, it's because they're afraid of me. You can put that whole thing.
Because they're afraid
and it will stay up. You can write God knows what in a YouTube comment zone, and welcome trolls as always. Twitch, you can say some gnarly stuff, and it will stay up. You can say Twitch stinks. I don't like Twitch. It's awful. I'm here every day, but it's awful. YouTube is the worst thing that posts videos that everybody can see of all the sites that don't do what it does. So you could write YouTube is the Rumble of bit shoots, and it'll stay up. But if you say Truth Social sucks and it's Donald Trump's fault, you will get blocked, kicked off the site, and your words will be censored at the whims of whoever sees it. You know why? Freedom.
Why?
Freedom. Freedom. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after this.